Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are back in the PMDG 737-800, flying this Jet2 service from Birmingham down to Tivat in Montenegro. Jet2's first service to Tivat from Birmingham, starting this season. We are Chanex 83 Papa, departing runway 33, arriving runway 32. We're taking 11 tons of fuel with us. Flight time today is just shy of 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes. We are in Golf Delta Foxtrot Papa, which is one of the older aircraft at Jet2. Routing today takes us on a bus stop tour of Europe. We're going over the Netherlands as we exit the UK, over Germany, straight over Frankfurt, over Munich, down through Austria, Croatia, and then we follow the Croatian coast all the way down into Montenegro and arriving on runway 32. Scenery here is by, I can't remember actually, the Birmingham scenery. However, the scenery down in Tivat is a really nice one from ORBX. We do need a new scenery for Birmingham, which is very well outdated. This is however, without further ado, we'll jump into the flight deck and get the aircraft set up. So we're cold and dark. We'll get some ground power on. So we'll go battery, ground power, emergency exit lights. We'll turn the IRSs to nav and nav. We'll get the forward fuel pump on as well, just ready for the APU to go on in a sec. Probe heat's on, window heat, sorry, and then hydraulic pumps on. That light's already on. We'll go oil/valve, pat left auto, pat right auto, oil/valve, stay off there. Let's jump into the FMC. So, not the FMC, sorry, the tablet. We'll go electronic flight bag, request data from SimBrief. That is our flight today, and then if I show you this, go all the way down to the bottom, you'll be able to see the weather en route. So, might get a bit bumpy, sort of South Germany and sort of Austria way, but I don't think it'll be that bad. There's our routing today, just that nice big weather. Oh, actually there could be something there over Tivat later. Winds are fine all the way there, and there is jet streams and the terrain. So, oh, if I can get it back to the top and then clear that and go home. We'll go departure. Weather's fine there, and weather is fine, okay, down there. We're taking off runway 33 today. We'll go for an intersection departure as well. Let's jump into the FMC. We'll go FX actions, fuel, 11 tons today. We'll return. We'll go to payload. Zero fuel weight will be 59.4. We'll then go to FMC. Pausing it. Next page. We are at Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. We are at stand 22. There should be a sign there in real life, but oh well. We'll pop that in there. We are going from Birmingham to Tivat, which is Lima Yankee Tango Victor. Pop that in the company route. Execute that. We are Chanex 83 Papa. Pop that in the flight number. Runway 33. We'll go departures and arrivals. Runway 33. We're taking the Unga 1 mic for our departure. And then the arrival into Tivat is the localizer Zulu 32 on the TAS 1 Delta, and then that will be via and there is no via, I don't think so. Oh no, a Livu, sorry. And then we'll just go through the flight plan to make sure everything's in properly. So we'll go plan mode, So from departure, it's a right hand turn out of Birmingham. Restrictions are quite heavy leaving Birmingham because we're quite close to Heathrow when we're climbing out. So stop altitude of the city is usually 6,000, and then that'll climb up slowly as we exit the UK, and then down. All this routing looks like, and then the arrival. Liverpool, yeah, and then onto looks like an offset approach, massively offset. So got our work cut out for us when we get down to Tivat. Let me just clear up this arrival though, because I don't like it sort of messing around here. So Oliver, so where's the actual? So I'm gonna live with Taz. Is it a double Taz? Big low. Oh, okay. So it's a bit funky here. So we go Gossett, and we'll send it back up to Gossett, and then that should have cleared it. So Taz, yeah, lovely. We'll go left flight director, right flight director on. 6,000 is our stop altitude. We'll jump in to the FMC again, and we'll just go forward to 0 fuel way. Reserves of 3 today, and our alternate is Lima Yankee November India. Don't know where that is, let me just check. So our alternate is Lima Yankee November India, Constantina, which looks like a very small airport, but Ryanair did send the 737 in there, so that is fine for me. Cost index today, Jet2 don't use a specific cost index, they just use whatever the flight package is on that day, depending if they're delayed or not. Different to Ryanair where theirs is 6 all the time. The cruising altitude today is 350 to start with. I'll try and get us up higher. 212 at 10 is the winds. 6,000 in there. We'll execute that. We'll go N1 limits. We'll go into here. Performance calculator. We'll insert that from there and import the weather. I want to do an intersection, but I don't know how much to take off, so we might have to go full length. I'm sure it'll be fine anyway from that intersection to part, so let me just go and rating, takeoff, packs on, calculate that. So it's 50, selected temperature 50, takeoff flat 5, and then 145, 146, 150, 146, 147, 150. So it's 1 out, but we'll take the B speeds on the computer. So it's 146, 147, 150. Stab trim is 5.78, and it says 5.77 there. So we'll just go with what the computer tells us. That'll do that. Get the APU on now. Seatbelts on can come on. Your damper can come on now. IRSs are aligned, so what we'll do is we'll go fix info. Actually, let's pop quickly there, 150. And fix info, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo, we want a 5.5 fix ring, and then we'll go runway 32 when we get down there, we'll go /5, /10, and let's just say we are going to stay at 350 for the flight, so it'll be 1/105. And we'll have a look at that. So the 5.5 fix ring's there. That means we do not exceed this little turn here at Birmingham. Then we come up through there, and after ungap we'll climb. QNH down here is 1026. APU should be available. Have APU on, get all the fuel pumps on now, get the bleeds on, and we'll get the panel above us for the altitude up. So we're going to 350, Birmingham if we have to come back is 300. We'll go menu, we'll tell ground services to clear off, close that, we'll watch them disappear. Very short taxi today, so we're going to push back and taxi through by this taxiway here, and then it's just that intersection there. We don't want to go full length, which is not necessary. I don't think it's that heavy today. So, ready to go in a second. We'll go LMAV on departure. We'll have legs on the second computer, and we'll pop into the pushback tool that we've got. Just to confirm, parking brake is set. I'll push back tail left nose right. Sorry, tail right nose left. And we'll get the transponder on, just so I don't forget it. Beacon light can come on now. Just wait for the ground handling to disappear. And we'll just see if he's gone now, so he's clearing off as well. So all ground handling is clear, so jump back into the flight deck, parking brake released, packs can go to off. And we'll give it a second, and engine number 2 to start, to ground, sorry. Oh. %, we'll throw the fuel in. There you go. Fuel's getting in now, and we'll match up the headings to depart off runway 33. Barking range set. Pushback tug is disconnecting. That's engine number 2 started. Engine number 1 to ground. Spar valves open. Fuel, throw it in, and there's engine number 1 starting nicely now. Weather in Birmingham today is very nice actually, surprisingly. Over the UK it's not been the nicest recently. So Yankee, Echo, and then we'll take Echo, holding point Echo, and start from there. When Birmingham had their renovation in the late 2010s, they extended the runway here, so from Echo all the way down to Sierra here, to make the runway longer, to accommodate the Emirates A380 that does a daily flight. But the runway was big enough anyway without it, but they wanted to accommodate bigger aircraft. That's both engines started, so we'll go left gen and right gen on, APU off, taxi light on, start switch is continuous, probe heats on, pack left auto, pack right auto, isolation valve auto, APU bleed off. Now the flaps can go 1, 2 and 5, flank the lower DU, we'll wait for the flaps to start moving. And flight control check, so we go full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full forward, neutral, full back, neutral, full left on the rudders, neutral, and full right on the rudders, neutral. All flight controls are free correct. Now, I did learn this the other day. Jet2 do not do a takeoff conflict warning on the 737, like Ryanair, when they firewall the thrust levers quickly to check config. They don't do that for some reason. They just wait until takeoff. So, clear the parking brake. Taxi lights on. And that's a very short taxi to runway 33. Transponder can come on now properly, just so don't forget it. We're not online anyway, so. And all the lights are on now. Ding the cabin crew, tell them to sit down. And here we are. So we'll arm the auto throttle. Stand the thrust levers up to 40%. Stable, toe gap, set takeoff thrust, light forward pressure, thrust is set.
knots.
Neutral.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Plenty of runway left. 400 LNAVs engaged. Well, bug up now. Bit bumpy up here. And I don't want to do that turn, so I'm going to be lazy, go command A, let the autopilot deal with the winds as we say goodbye to Birmingham, and we'll go flat 1 as we start the turn, and we'll go vertical speed 1500 feet per minute, and we'll go up to 240 knots, and we'll go flaps clean. And look at that, the M6 motorway there. The photogrammetry looks really nice down there today. As we say goodbye. Very bumpy though. So, gear up and off, start switches off, auto brake off, so light can come off. We'll climb at this speed, there's no need to climb any faster, the restriction is a bit 6,000 vital gap. And then we can start climbing after that. What they usually do at Birmingham is they'll let you level off here, and after BBE 20 they'll let you climb. So that's what we'll do, we'll level off at 6,000 and then after BBE we'll start climbing. Thousand feet to go. And there's Birmingham Airport back there. We just come parallel alongside it. So the bumps have calmed down a bit, release the crew, they can start their duties. And then I think that's Coventry City Football Stadium. Yeah, it's the Rico Arena. And what we'll do now is we'll climb straight up, we'll go out into V. A level change. And go straight up to 350, sorry. Standard. And then we'll go direct Ebot and whack VNAV in now. Clear these restrictions, and we'll climb up right over Coventry. And there we are, climbing nicely now. So nearly at 10,000, we'll just turn all the lights off. Broad daylight, so it's fine. We'll have a look at the map, but we'll go a bit further out. So yeah, straight over Coventry, a routing today. Now we'll keep the weather on Tivat, we'll update it one more time. It looks okay for our arrival. And coming to 10,000 now when the aircraft has started accelerating, we'll release the passengers. It's 10,000 feet. Plane will pitch now. Pitch down to gain speed. And I'm happy to release the passengers. And that is us on our way to Tivat. So guys, I'll now leave you with some climbing cruise highlights, and I'll get back to you when we're well into the descent into Tivat. descent. That descent was horrible. There was loads of horrible weather around us. Right from when we left Austria, it's just been cloud cover up to 37,000 feet. Sorry, it's been horrible. So descending now though, weather down in Tivat is really nice still. Get it on right here. So Cav OK, 25 degrees 1014. Lovely day down there, but luckily where the airport is, the weather's cleared, which the airport is there. As we descend down. So this is that offset approach. Because of the massive mountains here, it's going to keep us there. We'll have to come in and then sort of circle into the approach. which will be interesting. Lovely bit of country round here. This is stunning. And then when we land, we'll have a look around the scenery. It looks, Montenegro looks beautiful here. Shouldn't have took the speed brake out too early. I'll have to pop it back out again. Speed into it, we're 240. And chuck the speed brake back in. We overfly the airport through 9,000 feet. We get the anti-ice off because we were going through some horrible cloud. Landing lights came on. Start switches can come off. We'll get that back down to 0. Just watching that speed, he's getting a bit close to 250, sorry, so if it gets any higher, we'll get the speed brake out again. Lever of shame. Oh. Bit bumpy. Stir the speed brake again. Here's that turn. We've got terrain radar on, so we can follow this some mountain road and then round, and then come in, of course, literally bang where we are, pointed towards over there. Lovely, right. Getting closer now to that turn. It wants us to decel to 210. So we'll start that now. So that's the up speed, 210. Speed brake can come out. I'll go down to 1,100, and then we did not set the minimap, but the minimap is up here at 1,050. Speed's coming down a bit slowly, but we'll leave it like that. If it starts running away a bit still, we'll extend flat one. Start configuring the aircraft early. Final approach speed is going to be 151. Add 5 knots onto that. So 151 approach speed. We've got speed brake can come in now. The thrust's going to come on. Close the thrust levers a little bit. Keep it like that. So I'm going to go, when we turn in a second, what's the next desol point? It wants us at 172 at TAS NDB, or NB, sorry, and then 15, okay. So start configuring, we'll go flat one for the turn, and we'll go down to the flat one speed, which is 189. There's flat one coming out now. Right, it's a flat one. So we're still on VNAV, coming down nicely now. So we're going to go straight through this canyon. Yeah, and then the runway's there. Right, now straight to flat 5. Or bug 175 just before the flat 5 speed. Watch that come down now. So we are on the localizer approach, however we're going to treat it like an NDB approach. We could go low, couldn't we? We're just going to keep it like this, but I'm happy because it's completely visual. I mean, I could take control now, but I don't want to. Right, so we're 9.7 miles away from the Tivat BOR, the localizer sign. Now VNAV engaged, 175, keep it like that. And I'm going to go gear down, flat 15. We're going straight down to the flat 15 speed brake arm, green light. Start switch continuous, landing light on, cabin crew have been checked on and cabin is secured. Right, so what did I say? 151 is the final approach speed. Go down to 151 now.
2500.
And flat 30 green light. I have configured a little bit early, but it's an unfamiliar airport, so I just want to get sort of ready. And what I'm going to do now is disconnect my aeroplane, 6,000 to go around. That can come off. Lovely, and go like that.
Terrain, pull up.
Disregard. So, a bit high on Birmingham, not too high. Just waiting to be able to see the pappies.
Terrain, pull up.
Disregard again.
Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Terrain, pull up.
Disregard.
Terrain, pull up.
That's getting quite annoying now, but I'm flying so I can't deal with it. Oh well. Here we go. Trimmed the aircraft nicely, thrust set nicely.
Terrain,
Minor
pull up.
movements.
Terrain, pull up.
Better up trim actually.
Terrain, pull up.
2 red, 2 white, the pappies, I can just see them.
Pull up.
If you can hear me through the
500.
call outs, 500 checks. Still 2 red, 2 white, coming round nicely. Slight tailwind from the mountain side, but that's okay. 6 knots. Gusting up to 9 it looks like. 3 red, that's okay. I'm happy with that.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Check.
10.
And down we are. Speed brakes, up, reversers, green, decel. Manual braking. And welcome down to Tivat. Beautiful, what an approach. PMDG handling it superbly there. And we'll taxi off here and we'll take, they're all just self-positioning stands I believe. Right, first things first, let's get the APU fired up. These can be stowed. Turn us off. Speed brake can come in. Flaps can come off. More taxi down. Superb from the PMDG there, fantastic. And we'll take stand 3 and 10 taxi light off. I'm going to blind the ground route. And we'll swing it round. Actually swap over to this seat now so you can see better. Just jump outside because I don't have a marshal here. See? And welcome down to Tivat. Fantastic. Right, big light can come on. Oh, let's see if we can get that down. There you go. And that is all fine. To jump into the PMDG sections. Set shocks, request ground power. We'll wait for everything to clear. Lovely scenery this is by ORBX as well. So we'll request doors and loaders as well. And we'll come outside. Welcome down to Tivat. I think those are the stands we should have gone on over there, but it's okay. We're here now, we're parked up. And what a fantastic flight, really enjoyed that one. First time here in Montenegro on the channel. Scenery from ORBX as well. There's some sort of beachfront over there, the pictures they showed. Texturing and everything's beautiful, and they've done a lot of the surrounding area as well, handcrafted some buildings that we flew over there. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. If you've got any suggestions of flights you'd like to see in the future, please don't hesitate to ask. And I will leave you now, and I'll see you soon in the next one.